Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Ashley Cabuso from BSED Math 3B. Today, I'll show you where I created geometric model with more than 12 symmetries. Yes, you heard that right, more than 12. So buckle up and get ready to explore the world of transformations, rotations, and reflections through a star-shaped masterpiece I called Octalax. Task 1. Create your own unique geometric model with more than 12 symmetries, including both line and rotation or moves. Use unique symbols to define the different symmetries or moves in your geometric model. Let's begin with the shape itself. Octalax is an octagram, also known as a star octagon. It has 8 points, kind of like a twinkling star, and it looks both elegant and mathematical. The name Octalax is a combination of two words. Octa means 8 and lax means light. I chose this because the model shines with symmetry and balance, like a glowing star. For the front, we have the symbol I, H, E, A, R, T, Y, and U. And for the back, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now, let's talk about how Octalax moves. In abstract algebra, symmetries can be described using transformations. My model includes both rotations and reflections. Each move is represented by a letter or a number. Now, let's break it down. Moves. I. Do nothing. H. Rotate 45 degrees clockwise. E. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. A. Rotate 135 degrees clockwise. R. Rotate 180 degrees clockwise. T. Rotate 225 degrees clockwise. Y. Rotate 270 degrees clockwise. U. Rotate 315 degrees clockwise. Then in line symmetry, 2. Flip vertically. 4. Flip between vertical axis and right diagonal. 6. Flip right diagonal. 8. Flip between horizontal axis and right diagonal. 10. Flip horizontally. 12. Flip between horizontal axis and left diagonal. 14. Flip left diagonal. And 16. Flip between vertical axis and left diagonal. Yes, that's 16 unique moves. Imagine how many different yet balanced ways you can look at Octalax. Let me give you an example from my model. I star age is equal to age wherein I do nothing and age 45 degrees, where I is equal to 0 degrees and age is equal to 45 degrees. So 0 plus 45 is equal to 45 degrees, where it is equal to age. And then age star E is equal to A, wherein 45 degrees followed by a 90 degrees rotation gives a 135 rotation. Then E star A is equal to T. We're in 90 degrees and 135 degrees is equal to T. And then A star R is equal to U. We're in 135 degrees plus 180 degrees is equal to 315 degree rotation, which is equal to U. As you can see, I star age is equals to age. Then age star E is equal to A. Then E star A is equal to T, and then A star R is equal to U. Also in the back, 2 star 2 is equal to I, then 10 star 10 is also equal to I. I created a full multiplication table to show how every move combines with each other. By performing those possible moves from its original element at the top of the geometric model, and by performing the corresponding move for the result, we have now completed our table of results, wherein I star I is equal to I, then I star age is equal to age. That's it. So now to the heart of abstract algebra, which is the groups. Now, to classify this geometric model as a group structure, the following conditions must be satisfied. A group G is a set G closed under the binary operation such that following conditions are satisfied. So for all ABC elements of G, we have A, B, and C is equal to A star B star C. This is associativity of the operation. Then there is an element E in G such that for all E element of G, wherein A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A. Then this is the existence of the identity element E for the operation. Then corresponding to each element of G, there is an element A inverse in G such that A star A inverse is equal to A star A inverse star to A is equal to E. This is the existence of the inverse element for all elements of G. So basically, a mathematical group follows four main rules. First, the closure. Second, the associativity. Third one, the identity. And the fourth one is the inverse. Wherein when we say closure, it is combining any two moves gives another results in the set. And then associativity, it is the order of operation in grouping doesn't change the result. And then in identity, there's one move that does nothing. And then inverse, every move has another move that undoes it. So the question is our table of result is closed or is it closed? Let's see. Since the resulting elements were just found in the set wherein I, age, E, A, R, T, Y, U, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Therefore, the geometric model is closed. So it is closed under the binary operation. Second condition, is it associative? So to confirm that the table of results of the geometric model is associative, we must flip it by 180 degrees. And then, by inserting and interchanging rows and columns, the resulting elements on the flip table can be arranged like on the original table of results of the geometric model. Now, let's interchange their columns. So, column 2 and column 14. And then next one, column 4 and column 12. Then column 6 and column 10. Also in the column of age and U. Column of E and Y. Also in the column of A and T. As what I've said earlier, by inserting and interchanging columns, the resulting elements on the flip table can be arranged like on the original table of results of the geometric model. So therefore, it is associative. Next, the third condition, does identity element exist? An identity element exists if and only if there's an element that leaves all others unchanged and under the operation. Since there's an intersection of the row and column on the table that was the same as the order of elements on the outlines of the table, then there exists identity element that is I. So in this binary operation, the identity element is denoted as I, which means that for any element A in the set, the equation A star I is equal to I star A is equal to A holds true. So therefore, it has an identity element, and that was I. Now, the existence of inverse element. Lastly, for our fourth condition, does inverse element for all exist? For us to be able to find for the inverse of each element, we must first identify the identity element on the table. As you can see, the identity element for each row are encircled by a green outline. So let's find the inverse of each element. So I inverse is equal to I. Next one, H inverse is equal to U. Then E inverse is equal to Y, and A inverse is equal to T. Next one, R inverse is equal to R. Then T inverse is equal to A. And Y inverse is equal to E, and U inverse is equal to H. 2 inverse is equal to 2. 4 inverse is equal to 4. 6 inverse is equal to 6. And 8 inverse is equal to 8. 10 inverse is equal to 10. And 12 inverse is equal to 12. 12 inverse is equal to 12. And 14 inverse is equal to 14. And 16 inverse is equal to 16. Since there exists identity element for every row and column, that is I, therefore it has inverse element for all. So therefore, it is a group because it satisfies all of the conditions. First, it is closed under the binary operation. Second, it is associative. Third, there is an identity element I, which also found in the set. And last one, there is an inverse element for each element. That's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed exploring Octalax with me. Until next time, keep shining like Octalax. Bye for now.